What's up, guys? Welcome to the first video in my flower bed makeover mini series. Today I'm starting with the before. It's actually not terrible right now. We just have to get rid of all these weeds. My goal today is to get the bed cleared out and ready for a whole new vibe than it had last year. Pulling weeds honestly takes a while, but it's kind of satisfying once you get into it. So here's kind of what it looked like last year. It was my first time ever doing anything with a flower bed, let alone flowers in general. So it was a huge learning experience for me. Luckily, I am so thankful I had Brandon's mom to let me in on all the tips and tricks. She honestly is like the queen bee of all things flower bed related. So last year I was all about petunias, mainly because I know I wanted a lot of color and they honestly are just so pretty. And my sister convinced me to go to this Amish auction with her, and let me just tell you, I was overwhelmed. They had so many different plants and flowers and I didn't really know what I was doing. So I just got a bunch of petunias and a mixture of like the bright green sweet potato plants and like the dark purple ones. And that was it. I will say I had heard the sweet potatoes grow fast, but I didn't realize how crazy fast they actually grew. It was definitely a chore to keep up with them and keep them from overpowering my petunias, which, as you can see, I didn't do a very good job of. This year's vibe is way different. I'll be going more perennial type flowers and plants, so things that will come back every year, at least until I get tired of them and want to change them out, which is a very likely thing that I will probably do. The look of this flower bed has already changed a lot from last year just by me adding a second row of the landscaping rocks all the way around, especially on the end. So last year I didn't have, like, on the end right here, I didn't have it going up to my step, and then on the other end I didn't have it going around where my driveway meets all the way up to my front steps. It was just open, and the mulch would get everywhere and the sweet potato plants were overgrowing into like the walkway and stuff. But this year we finished it out. It looks a lot cleaner. It just looks nicer. It looks fancier in my opinion. So it just makes it look good, and I just like it a lot more than I did last year. I'm glad I decided to finish it off, which I wanted to last year, but I was kind of on a different budget last year, and I was still learning. I didn't really know what I was doing, and I still don't, but I know a little bit more than last year, so we're just going with the flow. We're just doing what feels right this year. So at this point it started to rain, but luckily I had just finished. It looks so much better. So now we have a nice clean canvas, no weeds, so it's perfect. It's ready to go for my next video. But that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next video. This bed is just getting started. Bye for now.